Good morning, everyone. My name is Lauren. Today we're doing something completely different than my usual videos, and I think I'm gonna wait until we get there to let you know. So let's hop on the plane and see where we're going. We're flying out of Spirit today, which I'm usually a Southwest girly, and so with my Southwest account, I have my TSA pre-check number like already in there, like it's already good to go. And I get to the airport this morning, like, at a comfortable time for TSA pre-check, and I walk up to the line and he's like, yeah, you're not registered. And I was like, excuse me, what? And he's like, I don't have you in here. And then I realized I'm flying Spirit and I didn't put my TSA pre-check number in there. So this is a reminder, always check your flight info before you get here. Luckily the regular line wasn't long at all, but I did have to do the walk of shame back down that line and to go into the regular line. I was like, I swear I have it. Like, I'm just an idiot and I just forgot to put it on this flight, but it's fine. We're here. We're about to board in like 10 minutes and I'm so excited to take you guys along. We're gonna take a pause from my Run Disney half marathon videos to show you this, just because of how exciting it is. And also welcome to the video. If this is your first time seeing my videos, I do all types of vlogs regarding Disney trips with kids, little solo trips, adults, and now a different kind of trip that's in store. So if you like that type of content, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to put on those push notifications so that you don't miss out on the next one. Let's get to it.
Oh, man.
Surprise! We are at Epic Universe. So the travel agency that I work for, we were invited here to preview it before it opens to the public. So we are out here exploring the different worlds and just getting to ride to ride a few of these attractions before it's open to everyone. And let me just tell you, this is literally breathtaking. Universal has knocked it out of the park. We started in Super Nintendo World and we rode the Mario Kart ride, which I will say I am a motion sickness girly, so I had to take off like the little glasses that come with the ride, but other than that, like, it was very smooth. It was super fun. It's gonna be a great ride for kids. But now we're heading over to Stardust Racers. It's got like a 10-minute wait, so we're gonna ride it right now and then probably come back during like when it's nighttime to ride it again. But yeah, this is gorgeous. I am absolutely obsessed. Like, I cannot wait to come back here and like really take our time here, because this is fantastic. Also, because this is a preview, a lot of the rides still have like a lot of downtime. Like, they have a couple of delays going on with a few of the rides. They're still trying to like work out the kinks before it opens up to everyone. So we're kind of like having to bounce back between different little portals today. That's probably going to be what's going to happen. But just to keep that in mind, I mean, the previews are pretty much going to be over with in like a month because it opens on May 22nd. But that is going on right now. Okay, change of plans again. Stardust Racers is down. So we just looked at the Universal app, and both the rides over in Dark Universe are open at the moment. So we're crossing over to head over to do Monsters Unchained and Curse of the Werewolf, which is one, it's like a little art, like Forbidden Journey. I don't know how to describe correctly like that ride. And then the other one is like a little mini roller coaster. So we're gonna go do those while they are both up and running, while we're still waiting on the other rides to kind of come available, like pop up and come back from being delayed. So I'm a little nervous. Ah! So wild. So like when you walk through the portal, like at first it's like the entryway, it's really nice, and then you turn around, like you get to the end and it's like this rickety little like shed thing, and immediately you're just met with this, and then you got your catacombs right here. This is amazing.
Does that pop out?
No. Okay, we got some coffins over here, like sticking out. Something escaped here. This is wild. Okay, PSA, I am the biggest wimp, so I am quite literally terrified to go on Monsters Unchained, but I'm gonna do it because the animatronics are worth it. But just know, I'm about to poop my pants. Is it a short line?
Bride of Frankenstein.
Is she here?
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm nervous. Stop, I'm scared.
Little lab rats, come close.
Sadly, this is not that kind of experiment. Look closely. This is a catacombs navigation unit. All you little lab rats and your little lab rat friends get to...
But you will see. There's nothing to fear. Show them.
What's that?
Lower the lights, quickly. Now. These people are friends. See? There's nothing to be afraid of. He is amazing. Count Dracula. Call yourself.
Okay, Monsters Unchained was absolutely amazing. The animatronics in that are just mind-blowing. Like, the fact that those monsters, like the animatronics, aren't real, but they look so lifelike, like, fantastic. And I was a little nervous going onto it because it has the same ride system as Forbidden Journey, and I get so motion sick on that ride, but I felt fantastic after. Like, no sickness, no nausea, no nothing. Other than me just being a wimp and, like, closing my eyes. I didn't even close my eyes. I did, like, one of these little things. So it was great. It really wasn't that as scary as I thought it was going to be, but that was fantastic. We just stopped off and ate at Oak and Star Tavern, and it was really good barbecue. Mango cornbread was also a hit. The brisket, super tender, juicy, great flavor. I just had like a smaller bite. I didn't really get anything super large because we have a few heavy hitters after this. Still needs to get to, so I didn't want to be like too full. Also forgot to mention, we rode Curse of the Werewolf. That was so fun. Like, I was not expecting it to be as, like, thrill factor as it was, but that was so fun. And then, like, the werewolf animatronic that was in there was really neat. So, yeah, really fun so far. There have been a lot of delays on our rides, which is fine. Like, it's a preview, you know, this was expected. But they've been coming back up. So the only one that we've seen down for, like, majority of the day so far is the Donkey Kong Minecart Madness one, which is one that we really want to ride, so we're going to do that. And then also try to get the virtual queue for the Battle of Ministry. So that's another thing that we're going to have to do at 3 o'clock when the other virtual queue opening drops. Okay, we've done a few things. It's kind of gone like back and forth with stuff just because things have been delayed. But I'm gonna try to remember off the top of my head. We did Hiccup's Wing Gliders, which was so fun. I thought it was gonna be more like a kiddie coaster, but it actually was like really fun. It's comparable to Mine Train at Disney, but faster, so more of a thrill factor to it. And then we saw the Untrainable Dragon, which was so cute. That was like a really cute show. I wasn't expecting like it to have singing in it. It's not like a ton of singing, you know, it's not like the whole thing is like a musical style, but they do have singing and it was really cute. We did Monsters Unchained, which I think I talked about, and now we are going to Stardust Racers, but might pop off for a quick like snack or some water because it's very hot. If there's anything that you should take away coming out here, it's very hot, so make sure you're staying hydrated, sunscreen, and take breaks because it is hot out here. Just all the trees are new, so like there's really not much shade around here, so it's just hot. So just be cautious of that. Also, Stardust Racers was a 10 out of 10, no notes, best roller coaster ever. There is 2 different sides. The green one is a little bit faster. I didn't notice like a crazy difference, but I also didn't get to ride the other side. This was just from me looking. But both of the tracks are so close. When you're going through those flips and like inversions, it feels as if you could touch the other riders, and it's just like, it's insane what they did to this coaster, and the length of time that you're on the coaster is also a huge plus. Like, it's not a quick, you know, coaster that just like breezes by. This is literally an experience. So highly recommend if you're into roller coasters. This is definitely, I love Velocicoaster. This is like Velocicoaster on steroids. Best roller coaster I've ever rode. So after Stardust Racers, we went ahead and got some Starbucks, which they have 2 Starbucks locations in Epic Universe. And we headed into Super Nintendo World, and technically they have 2 separate areas in here. One is Super Mario Land and the other is Donkey Kong Country. But in Super Mario Land, we met Princess Peach, and she talks, which is so cool.
Well, hello there.
Hi! And your dress, you look so pretty. Thank you. Can we take a picture? And rode Yoshi's Adventure, which is a cute little slow-moving ride where you find different eggs throughout the ride. And then we headed into Donkey Kong just to walk through. Minecart Madness was still down, so unfortunately I didn't get to ride this ride. But the area looks phenomenal. Like, the actual ride and like the waterfall looks so cute. I'm kind of bummed, but you know, it's previews, it's fine. I'll be back and riding that soon, I'm sure. But yeah, that was just down the entire day, basically. Our last and final area to explore was the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic, and I must get back to Epic Universe to explore this area more. I was on a time crunch, so unfortunately I wasn't really able to like go in very deep to each shop and window and look at I didn't even get to do any of like the magic around the area. I literally just went in, looked at a few shops, looked at a few windows, ate at Café L'air de la Sirène. Sorry if I butchered that, but so pretty. I can't believe it's an actual like quick service. Like, it's just beautiful. And then it was time for Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry. This ride requires a virtual queue. I did not get a virtual queue, unfortunately. My coworker Aaliyah, she was able to get one for one person, and the absolute sweetest team member, shout out to you, Stephanie, she was able to let me through when it was time to go for Aaliyah's virtual queue time. But unfortunately, the ride kept having technical difficulties while we were waiting, and we're already waiting like a 45-minute wait, so it just kept like adding on, and I had till 6:45 until I needed to step out of the line for my flight. And sure enough, we get to like the stairs that lead into the actual like riding vehicles, and it's like 6:50 and it breaks down. So unfortunately, I did have to step out of line, only to find out that my flight got delayed 2 hours. We'll talk about that another time. But anywho, this world is so beautiful, especially at night. I have to get back here. I am just obsessed. And like I said, I was on a time crunch. I was there for a 1-day trip. So we got to do a good bit. I didn't do everything and really immerse myself in these lands, but just seeing it, absolutely amazing. I can't believe that this is a theme park for everyone to enjoy soon. And I'm just so excited to have another theme park to fall in love with. And if you're into theme park content, I know I usually do Disney, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and put on your push notifications so that you don't miss out on the next video. And until next time, I will be seeing you again